Hi, hello.
My mic was muted that whole time. Hello, everybody, once more. Again, we're here with Weepy. Hello, Weepy.
Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy.
Let me know if there are any audio issues. My Spotify is not playing on the fucking stream. Of course not. Why isn't it? Ugh. I love Scuff. It's because I haven't streamed in a while. It's gotta be. There it goes. Let me
Gotta
know
get your
how
footing
audio
in.
goes. If anybody's too loud, anybody's too quiet, anything is too loud, anything is too quiet, just let me know. But hello, Lobit. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. First year, indeed, yes you are. Hello. Today we are modeling a character that Weepy has created. This is something I was working on in my spare time and decided that, well, I haven't streamed in a while. Let's go ahead and throw it up on screen. But here it is. There they are. And just a fair warning, this stream is going to be recorded for future reference. So if you say something on stream that you don't want in a video, make sure it's not there. As for audio wise, anything that is in the audio is going to be cut out anyway. It's going to be muted. What I'm going to do is, of course, if Weepy is okay with it, with me posting the time lapses like I usually do with other characters, what I'll end up doing is I'm going to blow up the just the actual modeling Blender area, and you won't be able to see anything outside of the Blender screen. Bobby, hello.
Hello, everybody.
We're not sure how long we're gonna go for today. I personally plan to go as long as I can. Um, Apparently, my head decided that it didn't like that because I immediately got a headache as I was setting up stream. But it is fine. It's fading. It'll go away. Which is Space. Hello, welcome, welcome.
I wait till y'all see the endo that they designed. It is amazing. It is so
Well,
cool. I was like, what?
there not a whole lot of endo is there yet so far, but there is a
Oh, the
head
head
and
is
there's a
so
bit of a torso.
awesome. And hey, Bobby, what's up?
But yeah, so far what I've worked on in my own time is just I've got the casing here. I currently don't have the accessories on. I only have the bow tie at the moment because I'm working with the actual lace for the cloak here, or what would this be called? A shawl? I think it's a
Yeah,
shawl.
it's something like a mix of shawl, poncho, something, just some material.
Right. But I was working with that and I couldn't get the um, fabric uh, physics to work out properly. So what I'm gonna do is after I've completely modeled everything from the casing to the endo, maybe do a little bit of texturing, and then I'll come back to that, see if I can't wrestle it into place. But for now, this is what we have. Um, Here's a little bit of the torso, or the endo rather. Um, the bow tie stays whenever I get rid of that. There it goes. But this is the endo we have so far. What we're going for is a mix between kind of this Endo 01 and more Mimic-esque. Um, we're just trying to, I don't know, we're trying to mix and match, throw in some lore.
I'm a huge fan of the wiring inside of that case. It looks so awesome.
I'm glad. I actually, before I hopped off last night, I had planned to add the little cables, like the connectors that are on here that you see on like the Mimics model. But I was so exhausted. I just threw down spaghetti wires and then went to bed. uh, we have wires up here in the head too. But, yeah, this is what we have so far. And what I was talking to you before, Weepy, was what I'm going to do in terms of the waist, because like I said, when it comes to the casing, let's hide all this stuff again. We can hide this one, we can hide this bit. But if I were to have, like you have it here in your drawing, where you have the hips and then the two pistons that go up, I would
Oh,
not.
yeah, I don't know if it'll fit.
Well, no, it'll fit. The issue is trying to rig it so that this waist piece actually moves with the pistons. Uh,
Oh,
I've been working with Blender for about 5 years now, and I still don't know how to do stuff like that, unfortunately. But what I was planning to do instead is I was going to take a piece like the middle section here of the Endo 01 and kind of mix and match it with the Glamrock Endo and kind of have somewhat of a spine that goes down the back so that it still has those connections and then will allow me to parent this waist to that bone. Um,
yeah, that sounds like it could definitely work, especially with the more glam rock inspiration for just like the main shell anyways. That's a good way, I think, to mix and match it.
Alrighty. Popstar, hello. Eagle, hello. Who's the other person? Say hello to Weepy. Weepy is the
Hello!
wonderful creator of this this character I am modeling at the moment. Yes, Minute Time. Yes, you did. You actually are right here at the beginning. Q Endo, thank you. Quinn the Non-Binary, hello, hello. They revealed 2 gameplay vids of Secret of the Mimic. Have they? Constraints would do that.
I've only seen that first one.
I'll have to look into that for sure. But I think what I'm gonna go with for now, Popstar, is what I said before, where you have the center spine, because I feel like that support even then will actually kind of feed into that idea of the time era for certain bits of this. But at the same time, have we seen Edwin's workshop? His creations. It's safe to say the technology is a little out of its time there.
We were going into like some cyber futuristic 70s idealistic.
Absolutely.
Those kind of stuff we thought the future was going to look like. We still aren't there.
It is a struggle to try and just look at some of that stuff sometimes. Okay, let's see.
Still no flying cars.
Nope, still no flying cars. Ooh, that's the thing, right? We have the Mimic in 1972, but where are the flying cars in times of security breach?
Right? Actually, though. Well, thank you, little bits.
Browser. Oh, that's loud. That goes. Oh, why did Opera have an update? I don't care about the update. I just want to zoom in on what it is I'm trying to look at. Where are the things that I'm trying to look at? I zoomed in too far. I have references up on a different screen. So that's why if I sound like I'm all over the place, chat, it is because I am all over the place. Fun looking model, thank you. Eagle says, hi, Mr. Weepy. What do you prefer to go by?
I'm she/her, but I don't really care, to be honest.
Alrighty.
I'm any, but I'm mostly she/her.
I get that. I get that. Let's see. So far, there's officially released vids of the music thing and a Jackie scene. Ooh. Secrets of the Mimic this Friday. Absolutely. I hope to be able to buy the game relatively soon after it comes out and then playing it here on stream. But only time will tell, of course. Okay, let's set the origin to geometry for this. And then let's add...
Well, thank you, Witch of Space. I appreciate that.
This. Alright, I think I'm going to stick it right here. Would you line up, please? I feel like I'm talking to a kindergartner. There we go. That works a bit better. Let's see. Running over Jackie with a flying car. Yikes. That'd be kind of funny, though. All I can imagine is the scene from Willy's Wonderland.
Oh my
Where
god, that
they run
movie's
over the
awesome.
pixie. All of Weepy's OCs are rad. They are. I do enjoy scrolling through Twitter sometimes, and sometimes I find myself. Actually, the way I found this character was by scrolling through your artwork there, Weepy.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad people like my art. I really, really try to like draw mimic as much as I can, but I feel really inspired by a lot of pieces of its character. And
Yeah.
the lace tiger thing with it is just it's so awesome to me.
Yeah. That one. That one. There we go. Let's take a look at some of these cables. I think we're going to do a bit of this. My middle mouse button doesn't like to work whenever I start streaming for whatever reason. Frustrating. Oh well. Try easing that out a bit, actually. Simplistic chords are always the best.
That's cute. It's like whatever the little power clip thing is that it has.
Yeah.
It's so cute. You'd think I would know what it was called because I work in IT, but it's like I don't know. It's just a plug.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is kind of a chord. Mitalea, hello. I hope I said your name right. Welcome. Let's see. Hi, the model looks great so far. Thank you. Really impressive work. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh my, we don't have flying cars now because of 1, road taxes, and 2, flying cars because of their build and size, if impossible. You sound like you're explaining why bees logically aren't supposed to be able to fly. We are the beginning of the bee movie. Realistically, bees are not able to fly. That is because their wings are too small for their fat little bodies.
Realistically, robots shouldn't be able to change their shape and size in the 70s.
It is a specially designed endoskeleton. Let's see.
One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing.
For the second time. I have it pre-ordered on the digital version. Sweet. I've been, I don't know, I gotta wait for it to come out on Steam. So that I can get it. Currently, as far as I can tell, it's only wish list. So, not gonna get it until it comes out on Nintendo. Fair enough. Kate, Catmate, welcome. Mimic. I can't say that 5 times fast. Thank you a little bit. I appreciate it. Dummy meek. Let's see. No design of the animatronic and exosuit. It is. It's really pretty. I like it.
Stitch is doing crazy work on the endo. Honestly, like designing the endo, I had no idea what to do. I just was like, okay, it's just like stick figure endo. So I'm just blown away by how amazing and like complex this design is so far. Like, wow.
Throw another one on this one. I'm just kind of throwing it together and hoping pieces stick. I'm gonna be honest. I love endo
Is it difficult?
design. What? Designing an endo?
To put the pieces together?
Oh, wow! I should have seen that one coming. I'm not gonna lie. To answer the question as if it were a legitimate question, yes, it it is difficult to put the pieces together. Some people really enjoy it. Some people find it like torture, hell on earth, second only to weight painting. But this is, I don't know, I enjoy it. You can tell by how detailed I usually make my endoskeletons. Weepy has gone through and seen a lot of my endoskeletons that I have made before, actually. Let's go bevel, scale, shade smooth. How do I want to do this one? This one, I think I'm going to do a bit of this. And then separate you. because you don't deserve to be with the rest of your body. There we go. And then let's circularize you. Please, thank you. And then do a little bit of this. Again, I'm just kind of throwing pieces together, hoping it sticks. But I'm kind of liking this so far. To be honest, Weepy loves the head. I am very partial to it. I don't. It looks off to me. What are you guys in chat?
Reaffirm them, you guys. Reaffirm them that the head looks awesome. Because I think it looks great.
Oh, that's right. I need to remember to add the distance to the neck. If the casing allows for it, it does not. It's fine. This can be... they're telepathic now. This is how they connect to the mimic. It's fine. Let's take you. We're going to put your origin back to geometry. My name is Edwin. I have that stuck in my head now, and I will forever loathe you.
You're welcome.
You have no idea how frustrating it is to be at work and suddenly have fucking Jackie's music box stuck in loop on my head. That is the worst song to ever come into existence.
Man, I remember back when Extra Tuna was like underground, and honestly, like I posted like I think the first clip of that on Twitter. Because my name was David part, which just, it caught me off guard so much that this person actually knew the lore. So I was like, oh my god, you guys. And I actually, I don't know how much I can say, but I think I know a little insider information on Extra Tuna. So it's always kind of like surreal to see stuff and see how this song is still relevant even after like almost half a year.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That song came out and I saw the memes and I knew I had to avoid it like the plague. And then it popped up on Daco's stream. I was like,
I can't believe Scott Cawthon saw it. That's the scariest part, honestly.
I can't believe he saw it. Hello. Also, Eagle is asking you if they can eat your art.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Feel free. Eat as much as you want.
Delectable. Mituela says that it is one of the cutest FNaF sonos they've ever seen.
Thank you.
Quinn, let's see. It's scary that Edwin has like 50 mannequins just there. Absolutely. It's terrifying. I can't see what Popstar posted because they retracted their message. Eagle says FNaF Sono was my FNaF Sono was just Michael Afton's son, but we don't talk about my Cariggy phase. My bad.
Oh, Michael Afton's son is just Gregory. Actually, no, I don't think he is, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. Bobby says, well, there's giant robots in the 70s of FNaF. Why not flying cars? Right? If they had flying cars, maybe Cassie should have been out trying to learn how to build one instead of...
And Roxy Raceray should have just been like flying cars instead.
Right. Bumper hover cars.
There we go.
What would we call that? Hover bumpers?
I don't know, honestly. That's a new attraction. I think like that could honestly happen with magnetic stuff, I bet.
Well, yeah, we have
that'd be cool.
levitating trains and all that.
Oh shoot, yeah. Oh, it might be closer to that than we think.
Maybe. But I think I'm gonna do that for the endo there. Maybe what I was thinking is I could end up sticking like a little plaque on the back that has the MCM logo. Like mimic pulled pieces from what was created.
I like that.
I might do that. If you're down for it, I will.
I'm down for anything. Again, like the reference you're working with is just basically a stick figure. I'm just shocked. Like, wow, this is really creative. Like, this looks functional.
Just wait till we get to the limbs. It'll look a lot less functional real fast.
Oh, don't worry.
Actually, I think I have the legs slightly bent for IK rigging. So I might be able to add pistons and whatnot to that. Can I out, please? Thank you.
Oh, little bits. I don't actually know. I don't think I have ever thought of a name for this design. Like, it just honestly started as a species swap sort of thing with like Mimic and my character that I put into FNaF because I really like the Mimic and I really want to be with it. But like I never thought too hard about what to do with this because I didn't like imagining Mimic as a human, so I didn't ever think I'd be using this. But now I'm like, okay, I kinda wanna draw them with Tiger Rock where like when this model's done, there's a lot of Tiger Rock models that I could totally pose her with.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to name her.
I currently have it saved in my Blender files as Lace Tiger animatronic. And
Honestly, I just like that.
Yeah.
Just Lace Tiger animatronic, like I don't know. It literally is supposed to be like the Lace Tiger 2. Lace Tiger 2.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm finished with the chest. If you think it's ready to get moved on.
Yeah, I like it. I like again that little door is so cute. I love it.
It's not functional. It's very much so not functional. But actually, I can make it functional. Let's do that. Let's make it functional. He says as there's suddenly no backing. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Let's inset. Like this. I'm thinking about right there. I'm gonna pull this down.
Ooh, I have seen if it's the Jackie chasing that you're talking about, Quinn. I have seen that one. I don't know if there's another one. I haven't seen if there is another one.
Pull this up. No, I was just thinking about this because, like we were both talking about already. This only happened because I was just on Twitter looking. Right. I like to scroll Twitter quite often when it comes to models or like OCs and stuff. So who knows? Maybe if you guys are on Twitter and I'm scrolling through Twitter at some point and I see a character of yours, who knows? You might just end up with a model of them.
Oh my god, there's a Music Man one? Oh my god. Okay, I'll have to watch it soon. Oh, I like these name ideas.
Let's see. I gotta catch up with chat. Let's see. Eraser. What were you trying to spell there, Eagle? Can't spell eraser. You spelled eraser the right way the first time and then fucked yourself up every time after. What are you, Eagle? I like it. I'm glad you guys like the head. I have choice words about it, but it's fine.
Ooh, Lily Laystar is cute. I like that too.
Alright, let me continue to check with this. That is awesome. The 5 head is crazy though. It does have a bit of a forehead, doesn't it? I was thinking, well, I can't fix that unless I add like the eyebrows that the Mimic has. But other than that, what I was trying to fix was the overall face shape here. It's very, I don't know if you guys can even see my mouse, but the slope of the front of the face really messes me up. But I think that's probably just because the eyes aren't recessed like on a human's are. It's just how it is. It'll be like that. I've got to connect these. And then I can go 3, please. Do this, and then I can separate this. Make it ever so slightly bigger. Like this, and then...
Has anyone here played Deltarune? Beaten chapter 3 or 4?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I have never even looked at Deltarune.
Dang!
I did play Undertale here on stream recently, though.
Ooh, did you like it?
Okay, so you see, the thing is, I do enjoy it. I did enjoy it. But the first time around, chat was telling me to do a genocide run. So I attempted genocide.
What the heck?
I attempted the genocide run, but I did it
mean.
wrong. So I ended up doing like a neutral run instead, where I just killed everybody I came across and didn't hunt everybody down. Okay. And I felt bad because, you know, Toriel's my favorite in that whole game. Genuinely my favorite.
Aww.
And I had to kill her. And then the second time around, I was doing it properly. Right? The whole time, Toriel's going like, "You look familiar. Have I seen you before, my child?"
Aww.
And then you get to the end and you one-shot her. And she goes, "Oh, I see. You really do hate me, don't you?" I genuinely almost started crying. That was awful.
It hurts. I think your mic is cutting out, or at least I can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me? I can see that
You're
my
very
mic is
quiet.
being iffy. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Unplug and replug. Is that better?
Yep, yeah, I can hear you now.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, no, it was awful. I genuinely, like, if you look at the VOD, I sat there for a good 3 minutes just wanting to sob.
Aww.
Right after the fight, I just sat there. No spoilers?
Honestly, you should totally play Deltarune. I think it's better than Undertale in a lot of ways.
I'm sure I have friends that would agree with you, but at the same time, I'm broke.
Oh, well, time to sail the 7 seas. Not endorsing anything, you guys. I'm just saying, you're hard,
Yeah.
Foxy the pirate.
Deltarune yesterday, yeah. Lily Lace Star. But yes, now the door is a door.
Liking it. Like, indents look good.
I can also, if I really want to, do this, selection. Give me the
Ooh, little bits.
Give me the.
I'm thinking electric flute.
I could not get it to give me the panel lines. Get rid of this. Scale. The origin to geometry. And then I can add a cylinder. Well, that didn't. Forgot to actually do what I was meaning to do, which was this. There we go. And then what I can do is rotate and create a hinge. Wow, I can't see that at all, but it is fine because there's a lovely reference right behind it. Shade that smooth, nice and small, and then I can...
Goodbye, another dream.
I don't have a number value. Alrighty, thank you for stopping by, Another Dream. I'll catch you again next time. Let's see, Lily Star, drums or electric guitar or other. What instrument would you play?
I'm thinking electric flute. Out of every instrument I've ever played, I really like the flute the most.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect that at all. I didn't even know there was an electric flute.
There are, and it's just, I think, for the sake of if you have a hard time blowing into a flute, it makes it a little easier to get the sound that you're trying to get.
That's fair. Let's do a little bit of of this, a little bit of that. Let's make sure I don't have any Discord messages. I have Discord messages. Okay, it was just them responding to the, ironically enough, Deltarune meme I sent them.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do a bit of this. Actually, bring them out instead. No, don't select everything. We got some Netflix playing in the background. Amazing, amazing. There we go. How do we feel about that as
Ooh, door hinge. I like it. It's so crazy to see you turn just like little shapes into these more complicated structures.
Well, if you think about it, you know, everything is built up of tiny little shapes, right? We're made of atoms. I don't know. I've always enjoyed the aspect of creating something from nothing. It feeds into my god complex, but
It was basically fancy clay.
pretty much. Well, if you want to see clay, sculpting has a whole thing. It's just I can't grab any. Oh, it's because it's this. I forget. No, it's clay. But I don't like to use the sculpting tool when I'm modeling hard models like these. Let's see. Do you have colors for the OC? That is a very good question, there, Weepy. Do we have specific colors for these, or are we just going on the white, light gray, and light pink that are on most of these drawings?
So she is meant to be like white tiger, and then honestly for the endo, I think just whatever endo colors normally are, which is just like silvers
It's
and
usually, yeah,
sort of
whitish
rusty.
gray.
Yeah, I
It
think
depends
that
on
would
which
be.
endo you're looking at, though, because the Glamrock endos are black.
Oh, true. I think something close to like I like the lighter grays from like Endo ones and O2s. I think those are cute colors.
Yeah.
And then the one in my image stick figure, whatever that is meant to be, I kind of it's like a brownish gray, but honestly,
Yeah.
I'm down with whatever.
What I'll probably end up doing, if you want to very quickly color in the reference sheet you gave me of the turnaround, with whatever colors you want to use, and I can pull those colors exactly from whatever drawing you use.
Oh yeah, actually, that turnaround reference, I don't know if it might be kind of hard to see, but the stomach color is whiter than the outer white shell. Like so I
Let
think
me
it's the
scroll
stomach
in and see
color
that.
and then the fingers, like the
Oh, I
fingertips I
do
think
see
are
that.
also meant to be white.
I do see that. Yeah. It actually looks like the whole hand is a lighter white. I think we did
That
the
may have
whole
been my mistake.
hand. But yeah, I see what you're talking about there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think.
I like the color white. It's I think my favorite color. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of shades, surprisingly.
there is a lot of shades of white, but it's well, if you think about it, every color is a shade of white. That's just kind of
Oh,
how
true,
art
actually.
works.
That's kind of deep.
But yeah, let's do this. I'm getting emails. It's Duolingo,
Emails are awesome. I love Gmail.
right? I only need to worry about them if they're coming from Outlook.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to create another one of these, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, who is actually text? It's not even. Why does my phone vibrate like I get a text message? But it's just my my photos app telling me I have a new collage for you. Take a look at all your memories. I purposely don't look at those photos. Because if not, base color white, stripes, lilac, eyes, one blue, one green. Here's my thoughts. Let's see. I have chips. Ooh, Eagles. Yum. You know, speaking of cheddar, I do happen to have cheese traps still. I think I have.
What is cheese trap?
Okay, so
What is cheese trap?
oh so long ago, my chat decided to form a cult, and Cheese Trap was born.
What?
Cheese Trap.
What?
They worship Cheese Trap like there is no tomorrow. Show your levels of dedication to the Cheese Trap, chat. Try saying that 5 times fast. Cheese Trap chat.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
But one of my viewers decided to draw Cheese Trap. And so a little while ago they gave me their finalized version of them, and I took it and I redesigned it ever so slightly. I say ever so slightly, but it was a total redesign with their permission, of course. They were there for every step of the way. And currently, I think my good friend World, or as most of my chat knows them as Wifey, is currently, or not currently, but will be also drawing them in their own style. And then once I get it back from them, I'm probably going to take a hodgepodge of the two, mix them together, and that'll be our finalized melty, gooey boy.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to it now that I know the lore.
You don't know the lore, you only know his creation.
I only know of his existence now, and that's a curse in of itself.
Yeah. It's a green Funko Pop Springtrap. No, that's Toxic Springtrap. Speaking of, have you guys seen the Toxic Springtrap skin for the Dead by Daylight? That looks so much better than what it did in AR.
Right? Oh my god, it's like no more lean trap. This is like actual
He's actually
cool.
acidic, burning himself through the ground. It's interesting. Like, I love that they actually did an actual like corpse in him. Especially
Right? Oh my god.
to that toxic one, because he's like half of him is disintegrated and his corpse is all swollen and fucky. It's great. I love it.
Oh, it's so gross, but like in a cool way.
Absolutely. I'm glad someone understands.
Well, gross stuff is awesome.
Yes, it very much so is. And Bready Fazbear is actually, I think it was Bread Bear. We had Bread Bear, Cheese Trap, and Bread Bear.
Oh, cute! It's like a little cheese sandwich.
And we have little, we have yogurt children.
Yogurt children.
The spirits of the yogurt.
You gotta show me what all of this looks like, because I'm getting visuals in my head of like a Freddy made of bread texture.
Those little tubs of yogurt that are like those little 1 serving size cartons.
I'm imagining Lally from Lally's game, but white, like a yogurt baby.
Ew. No. I don't. You said the Lally's games, and now all I can think of is the fucking the thing on the cover, but instead it's like those little like baby food drops. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
This is fucking awful. The Freddy Food Bear is growing.
I mean, Burger Bonnie, Chicken Nugget Chica.
All I can think of is the Chica Kitchen.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they even included FNaF AR skins, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, it was odd for sure. I'm gonna be honest, and people are gonna hate me for it, but I am not the biggest fan of Clown Springtrap. I don't like it. I don't.
I honestly just forget FNaF AR exists.
Well, I was very upset when they shut it down. Genuinely. I was like,
Seemed cool.
I got my phone, and the first thing I downloaded on it was fucking AR, right? And then I forgot about it because they stopped updating it and just it died in the background. And then
Oh, it's kind of sad.
so upsetting.
Takis Foxy, yes, yes, spicy Foxy.
No, Toxic Trap is purple. That's right. Yeah, radioactive Foxy. Well, there's also who else is green? So we've got there's System Error, or actually High Score Freddy, System Error Bonnie, High Score Chica. Those are blue, red, and green respectively. I think. If I remember right. I don't know. I think the Bonnie might actually be blue as well. Trying to think of all the Aztec Mangle is green. I don't know. Glitch Trap. Throw Glitch Trap in there. Technically, the Mimic is in DBD now. By the way, why did that's so
Wait, what?
confusing for the
Oh.
lore? Because like we had to fight everybody for so long. We're still fighting. That Glitch Trap isn't actually Afton, it's the Mimic program copying Afton.
I think Glitch Trap's a third thing. I don't think he's Afton. I don't think he's exactly Mimic. Because like he's a glitch.
A branch of the Mimic program.
I honestly believe branch theory more than some of the other things I've seen.
Right. Bacon Baby. No. All I can imagine is Circus Baby with that bacon Roblox hair. It
Oh
looks
god.
so bad in my head. It's awful. Shamrock? Oh yeah, Shamrock Freddy.
I'm gonna be right back. Give me just like 5 minutes.
Alrighty. We're gonna take a bit of this. I want to take these. We're going to very quickly mirror them across here. I'm sorry if I suddenly am going a little bit quiet. I am taking this opportunity to focus the best I can while I can. Let's go in a bit. Like that works. And then I'm going to add the dots here. Oh, excuse me. I had a long day at work today. Was hectic, to say the least. Do a bit of that. Do you have channel? I do. It sucks, but I do. Oh. Are you asking? Oh no, you're asking. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Cylinder. No. What's happening? Are we enjoying the Sonic music in the background? We got it. It's from Reach from the Stars. Reach for the Stars. I can speak. That's not it. I said modifiers. And what I can do as well is I add the pistons in. Of course, I'm probably going to have to adjust these to make room for set pistons, so that's a bit better. I can add the pistons in, and then I can connect wires down that I am able to hopefully be able to rig properly so that the wires will bend and twist with the waist. And then it will add the illusion of, channeled power going down. I accidentally turned on the anim player. Why am I all the way at 100? Oh, I know why I'm all the way at 100. It is because I was trying to figure out the well, understand about work. Yeah, I currently starting tomorrow. I work 12 hours overnight, 7 to 7. Flipping pipe. Heavy pipe. 12 hours straight is nothing but pipe. So this last half a week, I had my first couple of days, and it was 8 hours straight flipping pipe all day, nonstop. 7 to 3. And it is hot in that factory. Sonic music is peak. It is. It very much is. Shirley, though, respects the channel. Thank you. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these. I shall have a reason for these. Move these to be the... I need to... all of this. I need to make sure all of this is where it needs to be. Maker, endo, e-body, body. And make sure I'm actually in this. There we go. No, I didn't mean to hide that. We'll put these back here, I'm thinking. Up a bit more. But I start my night shift tomorrow. So I'm doing my best to stay up as long as I can tonight, hence the stream, to be honest. And then so that I can sleep as long as possible tomorrow, so that I am ready to go in the morning. Let's do a little of this. Okay, I'm going to add another cylinder. This way. This scale is smooth. Right there. Extrude. A little bit of that. This, and then just do a bit like that. Smooth that out ever so slightly, and then you're at this. And that's where we will stick the heads of our pistons. Oh geez, good luck, soldier. Thank you. Stitch, do I have permission to share a link for Eagle? I'd prefer it if you didn't. If you can find them over in the Discord, I don't know if you're on the Discord yet, or if you are able to find them over there. But if you can find them on the Discord, you can feel free to DM them over there. New video still posted, just showing a dolly scene. Ooh. Another Secret of the Mimic trailer just dropped. Oh yeah? Let's see how buried it is in my new stuff. One last teaser of Secret of the Mimic. Alright, let's take a look. Can my phone please stay plugged in? That'd be very nice. I don't see it. Oh. Well, let's take a look. Ooh. Let's watch this real quick. What happened to her? It makes me sad. Sure are moving quick. Guys, do we think the molten metal is actually the remnant scrap that Afton was using? Should I draw a bacon baby? Go for it. I'm gonna hate it either way, I bet, but go for it. They're unlisted, but people found them from the codes of Twitterhead. Ooh. Molten Dolly. Yeah, no, I don't. We haven't even met Dolly yet, and I already feel bad. Tips so that I can add cube. I want these to be somewhat wide so that I can actually see what I'm doing.
Foxy jump scare SFX. I don't know how to do the sound. Ah!
I hate to break it to you, but not scary, didn't jump.
Oh boy, I gotta work on that.
Yes, you do.
I had to take a little more time because of the new trailers that they posted.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Yeah. I was just talking to chat about how it makes me sad that I haven't even met Dolly yet, and I already hate what they're doing to her.
Alright, oh my god. Molten steel, or I don't even know what that is. I think it's molten steel, probably.
I think so.
But Jesus.
I'm looking at it. I just asked chat if they think, is it molten metal or is it molten remnant?
If it's remnant, that is a lot of remnant.
Right? Well, the whole thing, based on the theories I've seen, with the inclusion of that weird gas staff bot in the latest interactive novel, the implications,
the reagent thingy.
Yeah, the implications is that whatever that thing was using was what actually gave the soul a form, right? And would allow the soul to be harvested. And if we look at Dolly, Dolly has the same backpack and same tubes that the reactant staff agent or whatever was described as having. So it's kind of a compelling
Oh gosh. I've never heard that theory. That's kind of crazy, actually. I'm gonna have to sit on that one and think about it. Holy crap.
But it gives Afton a reason to know what he's doing when it comes time for sister location and stuff too. So
Huh. I wonder, like, I know that the tube, I thought people originally were thinking it's just how, like, the old animatronic styles moves, but then again, I think Dolly's the only one that has those.
well, plus
So
the
if
way
none of the other
old
ones have them either.
right. Well, plus the way the old animatronics moved, they wasn't on the outside, and they definitely weren't long tubes like that. But then again, it Scott and Steel Wool, right? Each their own. But
That's kind of interesting because, yeah, if that ends up being a thing that happens in the future, that you can totally be like, I called that.
well, technically, it's
Wow.
not my theory, but yes, I could call that.
Oh, I've never seen that one going around. That's crazy.
It's actually,
Oh yeah, with
I think,
this,
Game
wow.
Theory's latest theory.
Oh, see, I haven't watched Game Theory in forever.
To be honest, I stopped for a while once Matt actually fully retired. I don't watch GT Not Live anymore either. But this is what I got so far while you were gone.
I'm liking it. I like the torso pole design. I don't know what I would call that, but I like the design of that. Yes, there we go. The spine.
I mean, hey, whatever works, right?
And we're all just like sticks made of calcium inside.
I you know what? Because you said that, now I have something for you to think about. Your bones are wet. Everything inside of it is wet.
Well, I mean, as long as the mimic exists, they will be. That's all I'm saying, man.
I
That's
love
all I'm
that
saying.
the music cut out right as you said that.
Oh!
Everything went silent for the implication that you just put out. My screen stopped moving, I went silent, the music went completely silent. I knew there was going to be a joke, I just wasn't expecting that one for whatever reason.
I need to learn my streaming etiquette. I need to not
don't wait
unleash
for the music
freak
to cut off.
Oh Lord.
Eagle, give me the chocolate. Give me the chocolate. You have Choco Bonnie? Give it. Gib. I will be the reason he has a bite taken out of him. Gib. Let's see.
Did you get the Choco Bonnie hex?
I did not. I haven't gotten any hex. Actually, I'm broke.
Oh.
That
was expensive.
Man. I made an awful mistake. I was scrolling through Twitter, like usual, one day, and I saw that Funko was having a final sale. And I went to the site, and two 16-inch plushies that were normally like $30 each were about $7 each.
Oh wow!
I bought two and immediately regretted it.
Just from how much it was?
Well, like it came out to be about 37-ish bucks, right? All in all for shipping and whatnot. But like it was more so I didn't have the money to spend.
Oh.
Oh, hold on one second. Sorry, my dad called me to tell me to go look at the moon.
Oh, is it the strawberry moon thing?
I think so, actually. I'm about to go look.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, everybody. Weepy, do you want to stay here and talk with the chat, or do you want me to go to a BRB screen?
Oh, I can talk with chat. Feel
Alrighty.
free to put up BRB though. I don't know how long it's gonna be.
Well, the BRB doesn't actually have any ability for you to speak to chat.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I don't mind talking to chat.
Alrighty, I will be right back then. Everybody, keep Weepy some company.
Is it nighttime for all of y'all yet? Like, can you guys see the strawberry moon? It's not night yet for me. It's like 2 hours until it's nighttime. Nice. I'm looking at the live YouTube chat, so stuff I'm responding to might come up before it comes up on the stream. Yeah, telescope cameras, that is like the most genius invention ever. I need to get a telescope still. But I mean that's awesome. That's like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Oh yeah, if you live in the woods, that's like probably ideal because there's no like light pollution. Yeah, same here, Bobby. It's like bright daytime for me still. It's like 7 p.m. though, but the sun isn't gonna go down for like 2 more hours. Do you guys see the new Secret of the Mimic gameplay trailer? Like teasers? Because oh my god, wow. The Music Man one got me feeling a little strange. But wow. Oh my gosh, like everything with Dolly is crazy. Like what's gonna happen to her? I don't know that even Mimic was inside of her because she looked molten, but you couldn't really see like an endo. And I don't know if it's because of the heat kind of hiding the form. I need to like get a closer look at it. But yeah, it's really crazy. What? Well, but you gotta check it out. It's on Steel Wool Twitter right now. A bunch of people are linking the hidden videos that Scott Games are teasing. Yes, yeah, I agree, Bobby. That was pretty crazy. Which is space. I'm loving the Persona reference, by the way. Pancake. It's like the bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Those pancakes are just cute anyways. I agree, Middley. I don't know if I said your name right, but yes, it is like that first part where the arms are just crashing through the wood. I don't even know how you can tell where it's gonna come from. That's so scary in like a cool way. And just like not even 2 days away until Secret of the Mimic comes out. That's so crazy. Oh, 15 viewers. Hey everybody that just joined. We're kind of in a BRB state right now. I'm talking to y'all, but right now Stitched is looking at the strawberry moon. And if it's nighttime for you, you should probably go check it out. Ooh, who's Tony Cry Knight? Can you DM me that? Thank you, though. I appreciate that. It was fun. I wanted it to look kind of like a Tiger Rock-ish inspired design. Because, I mean, initially, again, this started as, hey, species swap. Of course, like, Mimic's animatronic OC is what I like to call Tiger Rock anyways. That's basically the Mimic's fucking... Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss, actually. I probably should have asked. Basically, like, Tiger Rock is Mimic's OC in a way, because it's not replicating anything beyond the memory of... I don't even know if it's David's tiger, but that tiger suit for sure, at the very least. But then there's so many elements added onto him that it's basically his own character, which is really, really cool to me. So I wanted to make something based on, I think, that lace tiger, because I think there's a lot of speculation about Mimic basing how stripeless Tiger Rock is because of the lace tiger too. So yeah, it's cool, and I think I'm going to end up using this design more for that stuff. Who is Tony Crane? I don't know if I've ever heard of them or seen them. I know Tony Chestnut. They're cool. Yeah, the claustrophobia part is weird. Like in a scary weird, like there's a bunch of these like mannequin people in that area too, which obviously is a stand-in for people because they can't get super graphic, but that's so cool. Like we get to see what Mimic can do via those like mannequins. So even if it can't actually attack people, it'll attack those mannequins and it'll show exactly what it could do to a person because those are, again, supposed to be accurate, people-sized replicas. Like, for the sake of costumes anyways, but the voice box thing definitely is like, okay, they're talking. There's obviously supposed to be stand-ins. Doesn't look like they chase you, at least not in that Music Man part. Which is kind of cool. I know that would probably freak a lot of people out. I'm not personally, like, scared of mannequins, but I think if they do have a chase scene, that's going to be hard for some people to get through. Oh, FNaF animator? I'll check them out. I've never heard of them. I'm probably, like, familiar with what they've made. Oh, you know, it wouldn't be a shocker to me, Middley, if they put the mannequins in just to freak out Markiplier. It looks like they did a ton of research, like trying to come up with stuff to put in this game and trying to nail the 70s kind of nostalgic, what do you call it? Not porcelain, I guess kind of porcelain, because I collect a lot of like vintage figures and they have a lot of similarities with the design and art style that they're going for with this game. So I think someone like Markiplier being scared of mannequins, they would notice that. They'd be like, how can we put this in our game? Ooh, camouflaging with the glowing ties. Yeah, there's probably going to be tons of, like, orange lights. It's really scary. I'm really hoping, like... It looks like Mimic has to wear them, but I'm hoping that it can also use... My theory, anyways, is that Mixes is going to let it control multiple animatronics within a certain radius, because it does the opposite of that in Ruin. It traps the Mimic within a certain radius. And it's, right... trapped right next to that machine, so I don't know. What would the opposite of that be? Anyways, I feel like I just ranted on like 3 FNaF theories just from those teasers. Yeah, hope everybody is gonna at least watch someone play Secret of the Mimic. I feel like Markiplier is gonna take all month to play it, but it'll be relevant in like July. Everyone's gonna be caught up by then, so it'll be fun. David Souls and Gregory? Ah, like reincarnated or like actually David inside Gregory? Because those are kind of two different things, I guess. That would be kind of cool though if like Gregory's a reincarnated David, but David is so nice compared to Gregory. Like Gregory's so mean in Security Breach. Like a lot of people hate him because of how mean he is to the animatronics. Whereas like David sees his freaky, scary teeth, bulging eye robot. He's like, "Oh, that's my new brother. That's my best friend. I'm gonna call you Mimic. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play." And he just, I don't know that he's like Gregory. You know what I mean? We'll see what Mimic wants. I've seen another David theory too. Like that kind of relies on Glitchmic though. So I think there's just a lot of room for what they can turn Mimic into, what they can make more of its motivations rely on. I don't want to argue about no like who is Mimic, who is actually who or whatever. You know, I think it's fine to go in with theories and ideas, but I feel like it's also good to just have an open mind, ready to take in whatever new information there is to learn. I agree. I do hope it gets a lot of traction too. Yeah, they should have posted those. Like everything they're posting right now should have been posted a week ago. To be honest, um, it's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. I think the fact that the Scott Games post got, I don't know how many, is it 14K now likes, is crazy. So that one's got a lot of eyes on it. No, it's not 14K. What am I talking about? That's like 7.4K. Still, that's a lot in just an hour. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, we'll get lots of new songs, and we'll probably get merch drops coming out in, I'm guessing 2 weeks. I'm sure, like, U2's has stuff. They're just waiting a couple weeks to show. And then, of course, you got Dako with the Mimic and Jackie and Tiger plushies. I think on the 27th, those are dropping. Pretty soon, you're going to see that Jackie render that they're using for Secret of the Mimic at Walmart. It's going to be awesome. Like, that's so trippy that Mimic is going to be relevant enough to be at, like, the mall or, like, on shelves at a store. What crazy times. You trying, like, Roblox bacon here? Hello, Cyber39 Productions. Chicken Jockey, Flint and Steel. What was it? The movie exclusive Slime Cube. They're gonna be so annoying when Minecraft 2 comes out. They're gonna be like, oh, everybody liked all the meme phrases. We're gonna have to double it. We're gonna make him say a meme phrase every single sentence. To be fair, I haven't played Minecraft in like 3 years. You haven't played Roblox in 12 years. It's crazy. Roblox is like the biggest. I guess I don't know if it counts as a game because it's several games that people make in basically just like, I don't even know. You know the game Dreams on PlayStation? That's like what Roblox is, but to an even bigger scale. It's crazy. Ender Pearl, Flint and Steel, Chicken Jockey. Yeah, Minecraft 2 is on the way. I'm pretty sure they talked about, like, with the reception that the Minecraft movie was getting, they're totally making a sequel. Yeah, you know what? I think it's gonna probably outperform all of the FNaF movies, which is sad. But just think, like, if you guys were there during the first FNaF movie in a theater, that was awesome. Like, that's still one of my favorite theater experiences I've ever had. Honestly, like, Security Breach and the movie are what really got me back into FNaF after dropping it around, I think, Sister Location. I was not into it as much in high school. And then, like, Security Breach comes out, it's like, whoa! They're just, like, revamping it. There's amazing set design and scenery, and the characters are voiced, and they all have personalities. It's so fun. And then Ruin comes out, and there's this scary freaking robot. It's like, oh, what is that? And there's just so much to unpack, and now we're here a day and a half away from Secret of the Mimic. It's like, oh my god. This is FNaF. And I just skipped over like Help Wanted and AR and everything. But you know what I mean? Like the timeline is just nuts this is really ramped up really fast. Yeah. Hey, Witch of Space, I think it's honestly, like, people make it sound really complicated. It's not. It's mostly the theories that make things really complicated, but it's really just, you go into it, you make your own opinion. Don't let anybody ever tell you how to think. And just watch, like, your favorite Let's Player play the games, if they've played them. I don't think anyone on Vinesauce has, except for Joel. I really want Joel to play Secret of the Mimic, though. That'd be fun. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hope a lot of people like your cosplay, Bobby. That'll be awesome. I'm hoping the U2's plushies are out in August, yeah? So I want to bring my Mimic shoulder riders to the FNaF movie. That'd be fun. Or, Witch of Space, worst case, Secret of the Mimic is meant to be accessible to everyone. So if you're interested, I think that's a good place. It's supposed to be like the very first thing in the timeline anyways, so nothing that, like, none of the games prior are, I don't know, necessary. I think it enhances the experience because you're going to see things that happen in Secret of the Mimic and go, oh, so that's why this and that happens in this FNaF game. But for the most part, it's all just meant to be set up, and for people that are into the series already, they'll have questions that are answered.
I've returned. I hope I wasn't gone for too long.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Moon is really pretty.
Still daytime over here.
Yeah, what time is it for you?
It's 7 p.m. and the sun doesn't go down for another hour and a half.
That's probably where the moon's trying to escape to right now.
I want to see it.
I pulled out my telescope so I could try and get better pictures. But My phone doesn't like to capture natural lighting from bright objects. So what did y'all talk about?
Everything.
Yeah. Did we talk about yep. Did we talk about your lore with the mimic?
Oh, not really. Honestly, I just was talking about all the new like teasers that came out the last hour.
Yeah.
Just like what people are expecting for this new game. Because wow, it's so incredible to see how far FNaF has come.
It is. It really is very, very incredible. I feel like it'd be fun to talk about your lore with the mimic.
Oh my gosh. Ah, ah.
You know,
Oh,
after all,
it's
we are creating
embarrassing. It's so
everything.
embarrassing. Yeah, true. Oh, I like the textures. I like metal texturing.
Where? What?
Or is that just my end? I thought you were texturing the metal for a second from what I
No,
was seeing on my
this is
side.
just base color.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna have the freaking FNaF movie in December too. Like, dang.
Yeah, we eaten.
Yes.
We is eaten. Wow, grammar. You know, if it works, it works, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to post the pictures I took as well as the pictures my dad sent me over in the Discord server. If you guys want to join the server, you can find the link for that down in the description down below. I also want to remind you all, if you are enjoying the stream and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. I've been gone for a little while, but I fully intend to make a great return here very, very soon, starting with this stream right here. You can also find Weepy's Twitter down there as well. So please, or X, whatever you want to call it. So please, if you haven't followed them already, go down there, give them a follow. Their art is amazing, and without their art, this stream would not be happening. So, you'll give them a big thanks and a big follow. And
anybody who came here from like the retweet, feel free to follow Stitch Works. Their stuff is underrated as heck. Like seriously, I'm surprised they don't already have a big following. Cause wow, it's so cool to see this process.
And, just a reminder: the faster we get to, let's say 10K subs, the sooner we get into in real life plushies.
Ooh, 10K, you guys.
Yeah, I know my chat has been wanting some real life Stitched Works plushies, but we'll have to see. You guys got to earn it. You guys got to get me up there so it's worth the investment. Because we all know how makeshift goes. If you don't get, I think it's 200 pre-orders, you don't get the plushie.
Your mascot really looks plushy-fiable.
Absolutely. It's upsetting to me though, because people often compare it to the Hex plushies, which is currently the designs that are up on stream. These aren't updated designs, these are older designs, right? But they were kept getting compared to the Hex plushies. Hex came after my baby.
Oh gosh, did they actually? Or just the people comparing it? Oh wow.
Yeah. Your lore with the mimic is great. Absolutely. You should share your lore. Share that lore.
No! No! I don't even know where to start. It's like, I don't even know. It's crazy stuff. I feel crazy every day about it, man. It's just like, honestly, I can't stop thinking about this robot.
For so long was actually me trying to piece together. Anyway, me trying to piece together the lore that is you and the mimic. You're actually
mimic lore was crazy.
You're one of the first people that I've actually seen have like one of those types of relationships. It's very, very serious.
It's awesome. Like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like I've met a lot of people that are in this sort of relationship with FNaF characters. Because through this, but like prior to how I felt about Mimic, I had not really seen this for FNaF characters. So it's really cool to like meet people that are also like this.
Yeah, something tells me now that I've scrolled your channel long enough, or your stuff long enough, I am gonna get nothing but it for a while.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are really wonderful in the FNaF community, but also in, I guess the word is Yume shipping. I don't even know what to call it because everybody says something different now. Self
Yeah,
shipping or whatever your preference is, but it's really fun stuff for a lot of people, and it means a lot to me. Like how Mimic makes me feel. It's really helped me out in a lot of ways, in positive mental ways.
yeah. I do want to continue questioning you about it, but I just got a Twitter notification that was really funny, and I only looked at it because I got a following that notification.
Ooh,
But
what
then
is it?
I looked over and I saw, thinking about how Edwin was such a great inventor slash creator, he created a lava-resistant animatronic in 1979. Actually insane. Yet the Mimic has burn marks. You don't think he really
Yeah.
survived that fire very well, especially if he had to replace himself. Although, the fact that he survived in order to replace himself says
Well, think about it. Mimic has gone through every fatal thing that's happened in FNaF. Like, Mimic's been spring locked, Mimic's been burnt, Mimic has been scooped, and it's survived all of that.
we don't actually know. I mean, I haven't read the books. Right? I fully intend to read Tales from the Pizza Flex, but I don't have the money for it. But the I know in Ruin one of the endings is the scooper ending. But did he actually die or survive that? We never actually got confirmation.
To be honest, I think the scooper ending is canon solely because Mimic is doing what it would do in character. It's wearing a mascot costume. And I think the main elevator ending is just so that we can see what Mimic looks like. But I think the scooper ending fits more with how it acts normally, wearing a costume and chasing Cassie instead of just being bare.
I feel like
But
that's reasonable. Although I feel like more of like the mimic in a costume is more canon, purely because of how much work has to go in to get that ending.
very true. Also very, very true.
We all know that the true endings in FNaF games are always the harder to get.
Unless they want to retcon a certain scene.
Right?
But hey, I think the Princess Quest ending's awesome for Security Breach as the canon ending.
I still don't know what I believe is the canon ending for that one. I don't know.
That's fair too, honestly.
I don't know. I played Security Breach and hated myself for playing it. Like
Oh,
I genuinely did not enjoy playing Security Breach. Ask the chat. The chat knows. They were there for my suffering. It was awful.
it's not fun. I didn't actually beat Security Breach.
I got to the burn trap ending, and it was so bugged out that I couldn't fucking do anything.
Aw, that sucks.
Roxy would walk into the room, right, and try hunting me down, but couldn't find me. But then because I was hiding in Freddy, where you're supposed to hide, by the way, you're supposed to hide in Freddy. But then Freddy would randomly kick me out and not let me back in. And so I would die to Roxy every time. And you can't even cheese her AI by hiding behind the bed, because then she'll just wander around the room the entire time.
Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds awful, especially when you put in so much time and work into getting to that point.
Right? And then you die and you have to walk the fucking mile to get there again.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, I did not enjoy Security Breach. I don't even remember which ending I got. I got the escaped ending, I think, and that was it. because I
Fair,
I
totally
literally
fair.
I could not deal with it.
That's further than I got, honestly.
Yeah.
I never even got to any of the endings because I was getting stuck. I don't even remember what I got stuck on.
I got
But Ruin was
soft
great. Ruin was so good.
I got soft locked in that game, which was honestly more frustrating than fighting Burn Trap for 3 streams straight. Like
Oh no.
I got it genuinely no, because I fucking what even happened? Chat, do we remember? I I crossed the yellow gate, or not the yellow gate, but one of the Faz gates, right? And I had saved before then, and I went through the gate, and I went back out the gate, and then I was lost, so I went back through the gate, saved my game over on the other side of the gate, and then tried to get back, and the fucking gate was closed and wouldn't let me open it. It waited until after I saved to have that fucking that closed gate.
How fun.
Yeah. And so I had to revert my save back to the laggiest part of that game I ever experienced to fight through for another 15 minutes through lag.
Which console did you play it on?
PC.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, it was awful. It was not fun. I did not enjoy that game. I do not like green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, Sam. I didn't like. I genuinely, I could not do it. Anyway, progress update. So I've got, I think, pretty much the hips pretty much done. I think I want to add a bit more detail, like what the Endo 01 here has, the circles. But I've put in the pistons, and I know they don't look like pistons yet. What this will do after I rig it, they will snap together to line perfectly, and then whenever I move this upper body, it'll push and pull the pistons in line with the hips.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, that I'm seeing where this is going. Also, I like the clasp design a lot that's holding in the pistons. That looks really nice.
Yeah, this is actually, I got this from another Mimic design fan made model. I got this from that idea. That was the original plan up here too. You can see I put the clasps up here too. They were originally going to have clasps down here by the shoulders as well to help with that neck support. But the casing through the neck is a bit small. So that wouldn't work. So we're just going to pretend that these are neural transmitters. I don't know. These are your charging ports or something. I don't.
That looks about right. Now, as long as it looks cool, right? I don't think, too many people don't ever consider how something is going to work if it looks cool.
That's true. That's true. You could spend hours designing something that's functional, but looks kind of iffy, and then spend 10 minutes throwing something together that looks cool, but would never work in the real world, and they will always choose the one that looks cool.
Like Rob from Nintendo is like one of those designs where, oh, this is so cute, it's a little robot, like Wall-E almost. And then it's like, okay, how would this actually work?
Right? I feel bad for all the cosplayers and people who try to make this stuff real.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Alright, let me pull open my Mimic references again, because it's time to figure out how the hell I want to do these leg joints. And then you said for the limbs, you want to try and have that kind of extendo look, like piston arms that the Mimic has.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily need to be 3 segmented pistons because I think Mimic's arms are so long. They go down beyond its knees like gorilla arms. So I think like maybe 2 pistons would probably look normal, like normal proportions.
That's the thing, right? Because I was looking at this thing earlier about how like the Mimic and Burn Trap are the same thing because of the scratch marks that lead to where the Mimic is that are actually Burn Trap's hand, right? But Burn Traps, or like the the hand that it's referencing is actually a completely different arm. It's got completely different fingers.
Yeah.
Right? So there was stuff about how the mimic lost its arm when they
Yeah.
collapsed the vent, right? And that's why he's got a whole new arm. But that arm still has pistons. So did he find extra parts of himself somewhere down there somehow?
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, because there's also a very brief mention that there was more than one mimic that was produced, and it
Right,
was like the Model 2
yeah,
line. So
yeah,
maybe that's where, if there's anything it could pull from, I don't even know.
Well, I think the common consensus is the Glamrots are actually the Mimic O2 line.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that would be crazy if true.
Sorry, say again?
That would be crazy if true. And I mean, the way that the endos learn is by watching and learning from that.
Right.
That's plausible, honestly.
They're actually... Okay, so I own Help Wanted 2, right? And it got to the point, I hate taking off the mask in that game. I hate being even the lobby in hard mode. It is terrifying. I swear to God, there's shit in the walls. Like, it is bad. I hate it so much. And for that reason, I failed to get to the Endo memory match. Right? Even though it looks super cool, that's fucking terrifying.
It is a gross restaurant.
It is awful. Will not even. I genuinely cannot. All right, let's line up these legs. Would you please do? Why does it do that? That is frustrating. Okay, so now if I do this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then these go into the legs.
Oh, that's a cool way to do the joints. Oh my god.
Do the joints?
Or I think where I'm at right now is where you're putting the circles in the legs and the ankles.
Yeah.
Just from what I'm seeing on the stream anyways. That's really cool. Like as a way to set them up.
Oh, yeah. Go my mimiclings. Alright, so let's look at... I think I'm going to use this one the most as a reference for this. I kind of like the way that these legs are. That model doesn't have legs. Those are interesting hands, but I don't think I want to follow those. And that design is very, very rough. So we're going to go... I like this one the most. Alright. Well, if that is the case... Why are you... What? Yep, that makes sense. There we go. Now rotate 90 so that I can grab these inset. And then I can bevel. And then extrude. Add another bevel. And then we'll do this, do that, scale this down, bring back the legs so that I can make sure these are properly sized. Let's go about there. Don't want to be too big, but we don't want them to be too small either. We want to make sure they are fitting within the cavities as needed. Because this sounds like a Viva. It's not, it's Hollow Knight. It's just so quiet. Okay. I think I need to make this a little bigger. Hmm.
So, Stitch, what's your favorite FNaF game?
I was really waiting for the silence to get broken there. You did not disappoint.
Trying to
um,
think of a good question to ask.
I was trying to think of the same thing. I'm like, so, what do you do with your life?
There's
um,
a lot of FNaF games out there.
honestly, hmm, like out of which era?
Annie, what is like your top favorite?
You can't make it any easier.
Nope.
I don't know. I'm trying to think through them all, but I think the one that stands out the most to me is honestly Sister Location. It was the first one where they did something different, and it felt really good. I like
Ooh, that's a good choice.
when I imagine myself as an animatronic. It's usually a fun time, to be honest.
Aw, fun times are fun. They live up to their
Is
name.
that a pun?
Yes.
How dare you? Cannot
Yeah, definitely fit.
believe.
Like Sister Location's a good choice. It really is what I think inspired Steel Wool to go with this more story-driven, direct, voice-acted route.
Yeah. I can't believe Funtime Freddy was almost German.
Oh God. Yeah, with that accent, just like a stereotypical German accent.
Right? Next thing you knew, he'd be asking you if you wanted a pint.
You sound like Shrek. Oh, I guess I don't even know what is Shrek.
No,
Anyways, I
Shrek
don't think he's
is.
like a German, but
I think Shrek. I almost said Scottish. I think it is Scottish. I have to look this up. You got me asking
what is Shrek? I
questions.
don't even know. Shrek is something else. Shrek is Shrek.
Get out of me, swamp. What is Shrek? Scottish. I was right.
Nice. Oh,
Thanks,
Scottish, Scott
Google.
Cawthon, close enough.
I wish I could play proper music on stream, but fucking YouTube hates that.
What do you have on right now? I can't hear any music at all because of the way I'm on the voice chat.
Yeah, it is currently it's a playlist that a friend of mine made called Stream Music, which actually I need to talk to him about because I'm still getting copyright strike for certain
Oh,
things.
like video games?
Um, it's a mix of OSTs, NCS music. It's just stuff like that. Right? Currently, it's on Dystopian Fantasies by Stream Beats. But
Oh, fun.
when he returns from his moving, I'll have to let him know that his playlist isn't all it's cracked out to be. But then again, he streams on Twitch, which I also will be moving to here soon, hopefully. I've been planning a big rebrand, and I had planned to have most of it, if not all of it, ready to go before my birthday. But then I got kicked out of my house, so
When's your birthday?
in July,
Ooh, what day?
the 31st is a Thursday. That's what I should have said. You said what day? I should have just said Thursday.
Oh, you're good. Oh my gosh, cheeky. But I'll try to remember. For undisclosed reasons. At least that makes it easy to remember, though, the 31st.
When's your birthday? Is that a fucking spider? Motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
I hate spiders. People will never understand how much I fucking hate spiders.
I hope Spider Mimic is in Secret of the Mimic. That would be really cool.
Spider Mimic?
Have you? Oh gosh, you said you haven't read the epilogues. Okay, so in the epilogues, You should. I don't know if
Ooh,
gosh,
there you
this
go.
isn't like
Sorry, I
this
just
isn't a
remembered
huge
the spider that
spoiler.
was just on my shit.
Was it on you?
No, it fucking swung over onto my mic.
Ooh, no
like
thanks.
like out of the corner of my eye, swung over onto the back of my mic, and then
Wee.
jumped off on its thread still and swung towards my shoulder, and I fucking backhanded it. I don't know where the fuck it went. It's
Oh,
terrifying. It's gonna get
was
really
it like a
bad.
jumping spider?
What? No, it was just an itty
Was it
bitty,
like
itty bitty little spider on thread, and it just like hopped over.
oh?
I
Well, it might be a
hate
jumping.
spiders. Hate
If it's a little jumping spider, those ones are usually chill. They're more scared of you. I don't like
Look,
bugs.
all right.
Period. But jumping
Daddy
spiders are chill.
longlegs are harmless, but they are still the worst spider to exist. Actually, no. Have you seen fucking Japanese water spiders? Oh, I
Wolf
hate
spiders scare the
spiders.
shit out of me.
Hate spiders.
I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss. My bad.
Just it's fine. Just keep in mind it's a baby site, YouTube.
Yeah, wolf spiders are terrifying. I went into a house once, and a wolf spider was just on the ground, and then it started charging towards me, and they're like the size of your palm.
I had a heart attack the other day. I think on Monday I was walking home from work, and it's about an hour long walk, hour and a half long walk, right? So I was walking along the train tracks. Out of the corner of my eye, this fucking tiny ass little snake starts darting out from the side off into the
Oh,
bushes. Scared the shit out of me. I almost jumped and like fell onto the train track. Like,
jump scare.
Ouch! Jump scare. It was terrifying. Burb, hello,
Death
hello.
by snake.
Popstar, welcome back, welcome back. Hollow Knight mentioned? Yes. Hollow Knight was mentioned. Let's see. Oktoberfest Freddy? Oh. Let's see. Scottish. Yes, Scottish. German Funtime Freddy's and Freddy in Space 3. Yeah. Play more Hollow Knight music. It's on shuffle, so whatever you get is what you get. I don't even know what's playing right now. It's more Hollow Knight. You're welcome. But you will still occasionally be streaming and uploading on YouTube. Yes, actually, I fully intend to have a new video out. Well, it's a video you guys have probably already seen, but one that I took down shortly after I was kicked out of my house for about a week. But hopefully regular uploads will start again come this Saturday or Sunday. Schedule is going to be a little bit more iffy and a little bit dragged out because I work 42 hours a week now, 12 hours a day. So it's going to be slow. But fully intend to be uploading again. Love bugs. Bugs are nice. Arachnids are not. Spiders know the best time to show up? Abso-fucking-lutely, apparently. They're fucking, oh my god, masters of bad timing. Absolutely despise tarantulas. Ew! Thick, hairy spiders. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, I believe I'm supposed to be moving here soon to my own place come mid-July. So of course things are going to slow down again around then while I'm moving and getting things set up again. But you guys are going to like the move. It's going to be exciting for a lot of different reasons. Sorry, hiccups from drinking tea. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'm getting more following notifications. They updated the Steam page. Steam page for Secret of the Mimic has been updated.
Oh shoot! Did they? Oh my god!
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm watching the streams. I haven't been on Twitter too much, but oh my god.
Well, my phone doesn't shut the fuck up, so I'm. Remind me in like 30 minutes that I gotta do my Duolingo. What am I looking for? Oh, I got a text. Take a sip of my Earl Grey. He says sip and then proceeds to chug. Let me know what you see on the Steam page, because I'm not looking currently.
Oh, it's just system requirements, it looks like.
Oh.
Now these people are freaking out over system requirement updates.
Well, a lot of people were concerned about how small the file was, so I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, 14, almost 15 gigs is pretty cool though.
Yeah. I'd be celebrating. What is playing? Is it still? It's not. It's Super Mario Sunshine. Just trying to figure out what the fuck was playing. Would you please? Thank you. No, that's not the right buttons. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Do you think that's what Edwin said when he after he beat up the mimic? He pressed all the wrong buttons, and that's why he became the way he is.
Unfortunately, something went so wrong.
Became even more difficult to put the pieces back together. You know,
I'm really excited to see.
I thought Edwin died in the Storyteller, didn't he? Gabriella, hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Well, when you moved to Twitch, you were still occasionally streaming and uploading. Yes, I fully intend to have community nights and stuff over here. Secret of the Buimic.
Oh, cute.
So, what's the lore so far on the character I'm modeling at the moment?
So honestly, like this character, I wasn't really gonna do too much with her. This was more of just like a species swap at first.
Yeah.
And now, you know, this is really fleshing it out to a point where, hey, I kind of do want to think about it more. So right now, all I've really figured out is, you know how in the VR space, Tiger Rock is basically mimics OC. Like that's the avatar that he chooses to be.
Your mic was popping and cracking.
Oh no! Let me fix something real quick.
Alrighty.
Okay, is it better now?
Yes, that's much better.
Okay, so in Tiger Rock is like Tiger Rock. He's Mimic's OC basically. He's this avatar that Mimic has come up with to represent itself in the VR world.
The idea that the Mimic has OCs.
Right? Isn't that fun? Like Tiger Rock isn't anything else. It's like I guess whatever Mimic is taken in from everything it's learned, including like the tiger, of course, like the tiger. But then it's also, hey, this is not anything that has existed before. Mimic just came up with this guy.
Right.
So that's basically what this is. It's like, okay, so if in that situation, if my character were to be in a VR situation, this is what their avatar would look like.
Yeah.
But I'm also considering just straight up like an AU where, yeah, I am an endoskeleton. That would be fun too because of what Mimic does to endoskeletons. But I think this is really cool. Yeah.
Actually, I've had thoughts about drawing some myself.
Ooh, fun.
Once I finally do a Mimic model, I could probably not animate, but I could do a render.
Oh, that'd be cool. Hell yes. Heck yeah, sorry. PG-13. Heck
fine.
Yes.
You can say that.
Well, yeah, this endo design it's really inspiring me to want to explore more of like this kind of lore for this specific design. It's really cool.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really am.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you doing this.
Well, like I said, your design inspired me. Without your design, there would be no model. So, really, thank you.
What really got you into 3D modeling? Like, what is the first time you've modeled something?
So when I was young, like so many of us, I watched those original SFMs, like memories, stuff like that, right? Um, and watching that made me think about how I wish I could create stories like this. Right? I've always had an overactive imagination, right? So the idea of being able to create something that moves and lives was always really really interesting. Um, and then
Oh,
and then I started watching things like speed paints, and then found Blender, um, because I knew before SFM, right? But I didn't know about Blender. And then I started watching speed modeling videos when it came to FNaF stuff, and I was so enthralled. Um, and I wanted to learn how to do it. I wanted to learn how to make it. I've always loved drawing, so why not throw it into a 3D space, right? And so
right.
I
No,
threw
that's
it into a
awesome.
3D space, and for the last 5 or so years, I've been working in Blender. Completely self-taught. I've been I'm still learning. There's still things I gotta figure out, but I'm getting there, and I'm enjoying it every step of the way.
There's so much in the FNaF modeling community in terms of like the ways people can get creative with robot designs. This series really offers so much that others, like if you're trying to model for a different series, it wouldn't be as crazy as how FNaF
Right.
models go. It's really cool to see like the way you come up with endo designs too, with the endos that you showed me. Those are just incredible to me. But yeah, definitely your years of training and learning have really paid off. It feels like legitimate model.
I'm
Like you
glad
could see
I'm
this in
glad
a
you
game
think that.
quality.
I get a lot of messages that say the same thing, but I still don't. In my own head, you will always be your own worst critic, right? So in
Absolutely,
my
absolutely.
mind, right, this is nowhere near ready enough to go out there, which is why I haven't released my models to the public yet, except for the models that I actually make for people. Right, those go straight to the
Oh,
people, and then
what about
they can
Cheese
do whatever
Trap?
they want. Cheese Trap is getting a little bit out of my comfort zone because he's becoming more and more organic as time goes on. But hopefully, I fully intend to get to a point where I feel comfortable enough doing things like organic modeling and doing things like hard surface modeling to perfection without having too many triangles or too many polys, stuff like that, and have stuff out there for the world. But as of right now, I'm not confident enough in my abilities, um, to be able to actually just put a model out there and have it be something good that everybody's going to love. Although more and more lately, I keep getting messages about. I think when the Plush Trap Chaser went out, I think I got comments asking to release the file so that people could build it as like a 3D print. And then I also got, when it came to, I think, my Spring Bonnie that I started posting out, but then had to take back down due to the whole didn't have a house situation. Um,
Oh yeah.
uh, I think I got comments about that asking to release the file so that they could cosplay with it. So little comments like that are starting to build up my confidence a little, bit by bit. So hopefully sometime soon, hopefully within this next year, I'll start posting out stuff. But of course, when it comes to stuff like that, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll end up doing a Patreon where certain models will go out for free, but then other models that are slightly more detailed or like OCs or are custom made stuff will be locked behind a paywall, of course. But
Yeah, it's a good way to make some money from it too. Like you absolutely deserve to be paid for your work, and the more complicated a model is, I think the more you deserve to at least be compensated by people that are going to use it for stuff.
right,
But yeah, I mean, especially with any FNaF character design that has a shell and an endo, you're basically building two characters at the same time,
right, and
which
one
is
is way more
crazy.
complex. It's actually building about three characters because you have to build the shell or the casing, whatever you want to call it, right, as well as the endo, and then you have to build the skeleton with the rigging bones. and then pair it all together, each tiny little piece. You throw together textures, stuff like that. It's a lot of work. It really is, and that's another part of why I don't really want to be releasing models yet, anyways, is because I don't feel like I have enough models to put out there right now, nor do I have the time or energy to keep pumping them out. Right? No matter how many
Oh
times
yeah,
I
you want
keep
to
trying to
backstock?
get myself to go. Actually, I modeled Foxy a long time ago, and you guys have never seen it because the file or the video files for it are still locked away in my computer, waiting for when I model Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. And I never modeled Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. Fun fact, right? I've never modeled Freddy. I jumped in immediately to OCs, and then it was the Yellow Rabbit from the movie because it was around the time the movie came out. And then I did a couple masks, and then where did I go from there? I don't know. I've fluctuated between a bunch of.
Your Pit Bonnie was awesome.
The Pit Bonnie?
That was cool.
I do like that one.
That render?
That's right. You
Oh
saw
my
the
gosh.
painterly render.
That was awesome. That looked really good.
I'm glad you think that. The English. Christ. I don't even have a lollipop right now. Well, that's an ongoing joke. Every time I eat a lollipop lately, it completely fucks up my speech patterns.
Oh no.
It's the funniest thing because like I'll be sitting in a car, lollipop in my mouth, right? Be talking, and suddenly I'll hit them with a.
Oh my gosh, yeah, your tongue's trying to fight eating the lollipop and speaking.
It's a nightmare, I swear. Voidlings, hello. Hey, sorry to bother you, but could you teach me how you model? I actually fully intend to post out a tutorial here soon. It'll be a tutorial stream with my good friend World. You guys have seen World on stream quite often. World is a very good friend of mine, and World wants to learn how to use Blender as well. So sometime, hopefully, after the big move, World and I will be going on our tutorial streams, and I will be teaching you all while guiding you along with modeling a cupcake model from Chica's Cupcake, a Mr. Cupcake, Carl, whatever you want to call them. They will be our subject of modeling, and I will teach you all of the basics when it comes to Blender modeling and stuff like that. Hopefully, I'll be able to dive into a little bit of rigging, a little bit of animation, but especially because Carl only really has eyes to move, especially with that stuff. But yeah, I fully intend to post out more tutorials. I did a tutorial series with a couple of other friends a while back. We modeled Haro from Gundam because my friend is a very big Gundam fan. His whole Sona is based around Gundam and Kamen Rider and all that kind of stuff. So
Ooh, I don't think I've seen that model.
well, it's a live stream, so it wasn't a video. So it's
Oh.
a VOD somewhere. But it's not the best thing to follow along because, as friends, we get sidetracked very, very quickly, very, very often. And I believe the third one, the final one, was actually half of it was him crying because I threw a surprise celebration for him for reaching a certain milestone. So, well, yeah, not exactly the best things to follow along, but they're a great taste of friendship for sure. Let's see. Good, I was worried I wasn't going to get watching me model anymore. No, you'll absolutely be able to watch my modeling. I never intend to stop posting unless something either happens to me or I suddenly lose all passion for it. Gabriella, hello. I'm a furry. Do you like furries? I enjoy furries. I like the designs of personas and stuff like that. I think those are really, really awesome. I love seeing fursuits. Those are the amount of detail behind those are super cool. I have a lot of respect for certain people that are in that community. But absolutely. Let's see.
Yeah, the regular sauce makes some insane stuff.
Right? It's amazing. I wish he would pay me a visit.
Oh my gosh, right?
I want one of those Spring Bonnie bobbleheads so bad.
How do we become relevant enough to get freaking exclusive merch?
Right? We need about 10 years of FNaF only.
Yeah.
I find it funny when the Secret of the Mimic trailer dropped, many people were modeling the characters in the game. Absolutely. It's not surprising. Thank you so much, dude. No problem. Actually modeling something right now? Oh yeah? What are you modeling? If you guys have anything you want to show me when it comes to the projects you're working on, whether it be 2D, 3D, or anything in between, an animation or something like that, music, you can go down to the Discord server. You can find the link for that in the description down below. And post it over there in any of the art channels. There's a channel for art, channel for animation, channel for music, for made music. So go over there and show me anything you got. I was just worried you were going all Twitch and I wasn't going to watch you anymore. No. I fully intend to keep a little bit over here in YouTube. Especially the videos. The speed modeling videos will never change. The only thing that might end up changing would be I might create a second channel for my Twitch clips. But other than that, everything's staying the same, aside from stream schedule, or stream placement, rather. Alright, let's see. I don't know how I feel about these endo thighs.
Endo thighs is a great word. Endo thighs.
We all know what kind of endo thighs you want. The kind that's...
I like the mismatched thighs on Mimic. They look awesome.
Don't give the artist ideas.
I think they look fine. Maybe like if you're worried about it being too bulky or something, I think honestly it looks totally
really
fine. You know, endos are thin. Endos are thin.
I'm crying. I choked on my tea.
Oh no, Stitched Works dies on stream.
Not clickbait. It goes horribly wrong. Stitchworks modeling endos on stream goes horribly wrong. Live leak icon.
The curse of the Mimic.
Did you say the Christians are coming?
No, I said the curse of the Mimic. The Christians are coming. What?
I was so confused.
Oh gosh, I have to hop off in just a few minutes, unfortunately, but oh my gosh, this has been so fun.
Oh my, I'm still crying.
Don't die. Don't actually die.
Who knows, maybe after stream I'll draw you some mimic eyes that you actually want.
Oh my god. Well, I gotta draw your mascot soon.
If you want to, go for it, but like I said, you know what I said.
I think I will, I think I will.
Right. Secret of the Mimic. Oh.
The Mimic. Yeah, Popstar gets it.
I hate that, but yeah. Oh, cute kitty. I like the kitty cat. I like that. I'm modeling an OC of mine. They're probably gonna sell. Ooh. Why am I still on it? Stupid. Well, you know, before you end up having to go, is there anything you'd like to say to chat?
Thank you guys for tuning in. I think, I don't know, how long are you gonna keep going for, Stitch?
I'm gonna go for as long as I probably can. To be honest, I gotta be up
all
night tonight because I gotta fuck up my sleep schedule so I have a proper sleep schedule for work.
Oh no, are you gonna get to play Secret of the Mimic when it comes out?
Probably not right when it comes out. Frankly, I don't even know if I'll be able to buy it right when it comes out. But no,
at least you know Mark's gonna play it.
And I work nights tomorrow and Friday. So I won't even be awake once Secret of the Mimic drops.
Oh, I won't send you no spoilers. Don't worry.
I fully expect to see artwork up on your Twitter of the new Mimic model.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna try my best to not spoil people, but
Yeah,
oh
just wait till
gosh,
Monday.
it's gonna.
Post it Monday.
Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna be playing it till Monday anyways. I'm like locked in. I took 2 days off of work so I could play Secret of the Mimic.
I've been like planning out my paychecks to try and get this. I get paycheck Thursday, and then have to cash it in Friday. If I even can.
Yeah. I hope it works out. I can buy it for you too if you want. Like,
Hey,
I don't mind. I'm trying to think of how to compensate you for this. Well, someone actually bought it for me. I was like, oh, that's very nice of them.
Uh-huh.
So, I'd like to pay that forward at the very least. So,
Yeah,
if you want like a Steam gift card,
I'll never be opposed.
but
Most of my Steam games are from friends, so
that's the best way to get games, honestly.
yep. If it's free, it's for me.
All right. Yeah, no, thank you for having me on your stream, and for making this model. It's really, really incredible watching the process.
I'm glad.
Thank you, everybody who came.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'll catch you on the flip side, everyone.
I will keep working on this tonight, for however long. I'll send you periodic updates, of course. And then...
Yeah, don't doubt yourself either. What you're doing is awesome. So, trust the process. That's my motto now. Just trust the process.
Look how square these hips and thighs are.
You see how square that reference image is? That is the square.
Which one?
I'm loving this.
There's the nice, pretty cute one, and then there's Oopie
whatever
Oopie.
that other one. This is great. Don't doubt yourself. I think any choice you want to make to make it work, fine by me.
I'm trying to read what this says. Mimi makes her
a. Oh, what does that say? Oh, makes her a suit that resembles something it lost.
Oh,
I think that's what it said.
That's not what I'm like. Mimi makes her a little nervous. That's what I read.
Also true.
But yeah, I'll keep working on this. I'll send you pictures. Don't worry about responding to them until morning or whatever you see them.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Again, take care. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for popping on. Hope to have you again next time. If there is a next time when it comes to streaming this model, of course. Who knows?
Absolutely.
I might finish it tonight.
Yeah, you're making really quick progress on this whole body build. It's crazy.
Normally, when I'm in a call with someone trying to model, especially on stream, we would not have gotten past the wire cords.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I get it's very bad.
Well, that means you're having fun at least.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody in chat, if you haven't already, be sure to go and show Weepy some love. You can find their Twitter down in the description down below, or X, whatever you want to call it. Again, go show them some love, lots of support. Without them and their art, this model and this stream would not be happening. So again, be sure to go show them some love. Thank you again, and I will catch you next time, Weepy.
Bye.
Bye. I will also take this moment to ask all of y'all, if you haven't already, if you're liking what you're watching and want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe. I fully intend to be back with this stuff here very, very soon. Now that I actually have a schedule when it comes to work, it means I can schedule out things like streams a little bit better. Keeping in mind that I still have plans when it comes to moving, as well as being sure to stay open in case family needs me or we have any events like that. But for now, be sure, like and subscribe. And you also, if you'd like to join the Discord and you haven't already, go join the community. You can find the description for that down below as well. You can also find my socials, such as my Twitter and my Blue Sky, if you would like to follow either one of those, or maybe even both of them. But yeah, we are just going to continue right ahead and keep working on, I almost said the Mimic. Keep working on this model. First, though, I'm going to text World, see if World's up. And see if World would like to join, just so that we're not sitting here alone quietly. Because we know how I get when it's lonely in the call. It gets a little quiet. It's not a bad quiet, but it's not a great quiet either. I think what this needs is do a bit of that scale. I'm gonna add a there and then do a cube. Add a little bit more detail here, just a bit. These modifiers, scale, shape, smooth. Oh, no. Yeah. Let me ask you guys: do you like it when I'm quiet, or do you prefer it when I'm talking? Yeah, I was. Do we like to sit and chill, just a bit of music in the background, or do we like to stay chatting? Because we like to stay chatting, you guys are gonna have to give me things to chat about. All of these are in the wrong fucking place. Fuck you. Ow. Move these to endo the legs. And then look back. Look, you are gone. Christ. Like when it's lively? Fair enough, fair enough. I got it! Fucking mosquito. Sorry. I just finished the hands on my model. Ooh. I like when it's lively. What character are you most excited to see in Secret of the Mimic? Honestly, Dolly. I'm very intrigued by Dolly. Ooh. Let's do a bit of this. And then I want to duplicate this. Mirror it across these instead. No merge, no merge. Here, itches. Scale. Do a bit like this. And then let's do an array modifier. Set it to 0. Great. Negative 1.3 times 3. Oh, excuse me. Actually, what will probably help is if I do... Nope. I'd probably do the array first. FNaF Precure, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Let's see, Dolly is interesting. She's supposed to be a nurse animatronic. Yeah, I think she's also being speculated to be Afton's partner in crime as well, being the one to lure children back and actually, you know, capture their soul as remnant or whatever it was. Would you like me to send you a picture of the model so far? If you would like to, go for it. I'd absolutely love to see it. What time is it? Still gotta do my Duolingo. Oh, now I gotta figure out how I want to do these feet. Based on the leg. We're going mimic-like feet. And it'll probably end up being more of the squarish one, I would think, is what I think I'd go with. Feels a little bit better with this kind of model design, I feel. How many are you making? Because this looks amazing. What do you mean, how many? I'm just working on this, this model at the moment. Let me take a look at these. Ooh! I'm liking your model so far there, Voidling. Let's put it over here. There we go. I sent you a picture, just saw it. I think I'm gonna go with YouTube. Oh, that's weird. There. Let me pull up my references once more. Smooth those out and they fit. I just want to get the basic blocking down before I start actually doing anything with everything. Bit of this, and then screw this forward, which then I can add here. This. A bit. This in ever so slightly, and then we shall do all of this. Oops, no. What is happening? I didn't even know I could do that. that. Let's see. Now to apply modifiers and rig it. Yeah. Lots of work. How long does it often take you? I think I want to try doing a model of my favorite character soon. It varies from person to person. It takes a while to learn for sure. I've been doing this for about 5 years, so things just kind of come somewhat quickly for me at this point. But typically, if I'm, really pushing myself and working myself into the ground, it takes me about, I think the shortest amount of footage I've had was anywhere from 12 to 26 hours long of just working. So modeling isn't an easy thing, takes time to learn, absolutely, but with passion and determination you can achieve a nice result. Absolutely, I fully agree there. Yeah. It does include details and colors for the texture. It does, yeah. I'd use everything within Blender. I don't mind working with the nodes. I find them fun, interesting sometimes. It really depends again on the type of person you are and how you want to spend your time, of course. I am tired. Tired. This. Make sure I move this into the endo foot. Legs, feet. I don't think there's gonna be toes, but if there is, this one. Do a bit of this, kind of smooth that out ever so slightly. This here needs to get moved in. Actually, this whole back of the foot gets moved forward. What are you most excited for in Secret of the Mimic? I genuinely, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I've been watching the trailers. I've been, watching everything that comes out, but I can't tell you. I don't know what I'm excited for when it comes to Secret of the Mimic. I think from an animator standpoint, I'm most excited for the animations and the graphical advancements. Gameplay wise, I'm just hoping for not another security breach. Please, for the love of God. That was a nightmare and a half to deal with. But yeah. I think I might be most excited for things like the Mimic changing costumes and stuff to come after you. I think there's really good stealth mission opportunities for that kind of stuff. If they do it right. But like I said, only time will tell. You just gotta wait and see. I'm excited to try and play it on stream with you all, though. I do hope to be able to do that this weekend. But, like I said, we'll have to see. So I just do it manually because, yup. We'll do these. Alright, check this. What is happening here? Why is... That doesn't feel great. That feels worse. Ben Clown, hello, hello, welcome. Do you think Jackie has legs? No, I don't think Jackie has legs. I think she's just a jack-in-the-box and ends up ripping herself off her springs, which is why she appears legless. But I don't think she ever had legs to begin with. Go something like that, maybe. Maybe I should have picked something a little less bedtimey than tea to drink today. Modeling Dweepy's Lace Tiger is so good. I thank you. I'm glad you're liking it too. I know Dweepy is enjoying it a lot too. I'm glad they're liking it though. That's all that really matters. Okay, those legs look a lot better now that they've got feet on them. Feeling a lot better about those. We don't have extra toes. That put away. All that's left now of the endo is probably to throw in a couple more wires if I want them, and do the arms and hands. Yippee. Oh, that and the tail. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the tail. I'm gonna sit here and think for a second. Ugh. Do you think Jackie has a pair of legs that she needs so she can use them? I doubt it. I don't think so. I don't think she'd ever have a reason to need them. I think she's just pop out of the box, happy birthday, give a present, go back in the box. I feel like that's kind of her thing. Especially considering the fact that she didn't go after a pair of legs first and instead immediately starts dragging her box along the ground to get to the main character. It kind of screams no legs. Only box. And she can't detach herself either. Otherwise she would have done that instead of ripping herself out of the box, I feel. It can be explained as just frantic need to be, like, to get the player, but, you know. Ugh. I'm tired. What do you think about Music Man? Maestro Music Man, I think is what the community's calling them. Honestly, I like Music Man, especially DJ Music Man. But I feel like he's starting to become a little too overused. So I really hope that they find a proper way to tie in his lore soon. Because if Music Man's been around since the beginning, then that's one thing. But I feel like they're just using him again because of the whole Matt Pat Music Man meme, to be honest. Maybe that's a character I should model. DJ Music Man. Well, I guess it'd be more appropriate to model Maestro Music Man now instead. Ugh, excuse me. What about you guys? What characters are you guys looking forward to the most in Secret of the Mimic? What do you think of the mushroom guys? The mycelium men? Mycelium men? I like them, they're cute. Honestly, if I could own the mascot costume, I probably would. Do you guys think you're gonna see all 4 of them, like, as mascot suits, or is it just gonna be the blue one? What do we think? Or are they just gonna be, like, strewn about and he only chooses the blue one? It'd be fun if there are the 4 of them, and, like, each time you die to him in that suit, he's randomly generated in colors. So, like, the next time you play, he could be the yellow one, or he could be the green one, or the red one. Ooh, excuse me, I am... man. I said they have all 4 of them, so maybe we'll use different ones. Hopefully. It'd be fun if you used, different ones. Don't mind me, I am doing my Duolingo before I forget before midnight. Mi amigo George quiere ser. I'm in bed right now? I wish. I wish I was in bed right now. There we go. Let's see. What do you think of the, Mr. Helper? I think it goes to show exactly what Helpy really is from the beginning, and I like the timeline that we're getting for Helpy and why the Mimic chose to take over that kind of persona when it came to Cassie. Alright. Let's try and do the arms. Move this B into the arms. Selection cursor. Arms. Thinking I go kind of matte design. I like that design. Oh. I don't really care if it's clipping at the moment. Oops. Although I should probably stop it from clipping. That right there shall work. Do a bit of this. Let's see. Any ideas of making a human skeleton as a FNaF endo style? Having a bit of a hard time. I have some references I can send you that I think I have saved currently. On what I think you're talking about. If you would like me to do that. Ugh. Because I really wanted to have a rib cage like a human. Yeah, I've always, when I've designed certain endos, that's something I like to try and do too. Or at least when I have it in my head. But then I start working on it and I'm like, box endo. Ouch. As much as I wanted to have this stream go on for as long as possible, unfortunately, I'm starting to get to the point where my body wants to shut down, and that's no good for anybody. Which is really fucking sucky. Right? Stop fucking pressing that button. This one.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel
I think that'll
slow,
work.
you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never
Ugh.
should have known, man, I still go.
Holy crap.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my
Let's see. Let's take another quick break. My recording has been paused that entire time. You can tell I'm tired. Man, I wonder how much of that was fucking paused. What all did it miss? Probably the entirety of the upper arms. Goodness gracious. Ugh.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts, say
Try to use references, and as you work on it, try to think of ways you can make it look more cool. Absolutely. References are the biggest thing. And a forearm. I want to go simplistic, but still keeping that kind of mimic style, of course. I'm thinking just kind of go that traditional. I say traditional, but it's not really super traditional. Let's go another cylinder. there. I fucking forgot to unpause again. Oh god. Not my day. This simplistic, but it works. Sometimes simple is what works the best. That should work. What do we think, guys? Good arms? Good endo? Give it a little bow tie. Floating bow tie. Still gotta do the hands and the tail. But for now, I think this is where I'm gonna call it. I am exhausted. I'm ready to sleep. So, unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna call it. Thank you all very much for popping in, and I hope to catch you again real soon. But yeah, again, thank you to Weepy for letting me model this character and letting me stream it for you guys. You know, hopefully we'll stream it again here very soon. Again, I don't know when very soon will be, of course, and also I hopefully we'll be streaming Secret of the Mimic this weekend. So of course we're gonna have to skip a little bit of this for that. But yeah, again, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed and you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe for more. share with friends, family, whoever you think would enjoy it, and I will, I'll be back with this very soon. Hopefully, new video coming out this weekend, and once that goes out, we'll be back to somewhat of a schedule when it comes to uploads. They're not going to be weekly. We'll be lucky if they're every 2 weeks, but there will be videos coming out again. So keep an eye out for that. And again, thank you all so much for sticking with me even through all of this rough crap that's going on. I genuinely mean it. Your guys' support means the world to me and is sometimes the only thing that keeps me going. So, thank you, really. But I will catch you all again next time. And, bye-bye.